So if you've watched my content for Cardano, and we talk ADA here every single day, so if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow on me on X as well. But when we talk Cardano, right, I have been talking for years now about my first ADA that I have ever purchased. And I did so with the full intent that that Cardano would see $9 to $12. That was my initial price prediction way back when, okay? Held true to that. We've held through the bear market, the tough times, the trenches. We've dug it out. We've been battling down there deep in the kind of the worst time period that I've been alive where we have traded crypto. I mean, Cardano was less than 25 cents just a little bit ago. And now that Cardano has bolstered itself as one of my favorite cryptos still, I want to share with you guys kind of where a top analyst is viewing Cardano hitting a $500 billion market cap in a $14 price tag and how that's possible. Now, that does overshoot my kind of initial thesis when I did buy my first ADA. So I want to share with you guys this and give you guys my thoughts along the way. So if you have not done so, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, make sure you understand this is not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence, okay? And let's get down into it. Now, before we get a little further, I want to share with you guys kind of what's happening in the market. We're going to dive into coin market cap right here, okay? And we can see Bitcoin, having a decent day, nothing crazy. It's up. It's not doing, something crazy on the charts, but we are having a red day across the board. If we want to look into the overall, I'll share with you guys kind of what we have going on in the crypto bubbles. And you can see right now, as we look into it, it is kind of a mixed bag, but majority of the top 100 cryptos are into the red. Cardano, for example, as we talk ADA, trading now at 9th in market cap, and we are essentially down 3.1% and having a little bit of a correction over the week. But it's hard to forget the month that we had, all right? Getting as high as $1.28. Now we're still above $1, and that seems to be where Cardano's having a little bit of a resistance at this top to see where we're going to head. If we don't look into TradingView a little bit more so, I'll go full screen for you guys. We'll kind of bring it all in right now. And as we zoom into kind of this level, this is going to be something where we're seeing on a lot of cryptos, a little bit of a volatility, a little bit of a consolidation. And for Cardano, I think this $1 threshold, and I'm even going to go a little bit further, okay? I think this is the line that we have to kind of consume ourselves with, okay? This is right there at 93, 94 cents. I think that if Cardano does fall below that, then we have to worry about all of this and giving back these gains. Not financial advice, just my take on the chart as it stands today. But I think that we are smooth sailing right now with the overall market kind of giving us a wave and a little bit of a tailwind, where I'm not concerned about a little 3% drop here on present day, okay? So that's enough about the charts. Let's get back into kind of what we came here to talk about. I do want to share with you guys kind of the world of ADA and why a top analyst is believing that $500 billion market cap is possible, leaving us with a Cardano price target of around $14, okay? This is Dan Gambardello, probably the most outspoken, well-respected Cardano voice out there in the market, looking at milestones of $3, $7, and $14, saying that they do not look far at all when you open up a daily chart, calling for a super cycle, all right? Now, I kind of have to agree with Dan, very bullish call, but I think that this is important to remember. This is not financial advice, so we don't have a crystal ball here, okay? So if you look at me, you look at Dan, and you guys want to know kind of where your Cardano's headed to, all we can tell you kind of is how we feel, and then you guys have to make the best decision for you, okay? But like I talked about, that psychological barrier right now at around $1, $1.10, we are struggling to break through that. Now we are at $1.02 in terms of $1.02. And let's not forget the site that we saw back in November where Cardano surged 257% to a 2-year high. Okay, very impressive. I think this performance makes a run where, if we can do this in just 1 month, I think getting to $3 is a little less kind of a burden. Okay. Now, $7 would be a more challenging goal. And I want to know down below in the comments if ADA reached $7, okay? And we're going to go kind of full circle with this one. If Cardano reached $7, how many of you guys would be running for the hills, selling every ADA that you possess, and kind of moving on with your life? I want to know down below in the comments. I would have to start thinking about it, right? My price prediction and my target for Cardano was always $9 to $12, and $7 would definitely get me in the ballpark where I am thinking about making that call in that decision, okay? A lot of people are even more bullish about it, okay? If you've watched some of my videos, we've talked Cardano technology, we've talked blockchain, their roadmap, roadmap, what they bring to the table, it's truly impressive, but I don't think it goes appreciated by everyone. And I always kind of mention this in my videos that Cardano, in my opinion, is not for everyone. It's kind of why I like it. It's in its own category, so to speak. I'm not going to trade it the same as I would a Solana or some other plays. As we get into these very high market caps, I think that's where you start really differentiating details and becoming more specific on what attracts you to these cryptos. All right. But to put it in perspective, if you want to agree with Dan right now, to get to a price target of $14, that would require a 1,172% price surge from its current day. And that's kind of where it would be absolutely insane, okay? For context, though, I want to point out that ADA hit this cycle's lowest point. This was back in March. This is what we talked about, 0.1913, okay? But by the September of the following year, Cardano had reached $3.16. This is approximately 164x in just one cycle. Okay, so if you do believe in what happened prior, Cardano enthusiasts, are on board with this. And based on that historical performance, that is a $14 price tag that would be very conservative if we apply that same logic, okay? In addition to just kind of using historical trends, we do have a lot of advancements. That we talk about the collaborations that we have within Bitcoin, Ripple, Stellar, Dogecoin, having Brad Garlinghouse and Jed McCaleb within Stellar, supporting Cardano. Hoskinson and his team has really done a very, very good service, I think, to, bridging Bitcoin in terms of DeFi, which would add for a lot of growth. I think that, getting into Argentina, we talk about kind of what Cardano does from a humanitarian, the foundation, all that good stuff. A lot of big narratives. And as the kind of Chang hard fork kind of unravels even more, and then we get further into their governance and what they're trying to do, this is going to be something where I think Cardano is just the tip of the iceberg. And, I'm a United States citizen, so I do want to share with you guys, I'm a little bit more kind of in favor. I'm a little bit more in depth of what they're doing. And really for me, XRP, Cardano, when they brought in Hoskinson, when they brought in Garlinghouse, and they really asked and wanted to poll them on what, the future of blockchain looks like, what they should be doing for regulation, what direction they should be going in. This is all before Trump takes office, so God knows what's going to happen when that actually takes place and where Cardano can head. And that's why I don't like price predictions, because when we talk about 2025, we're going to be in a whole new dimension, I think, with Donald Trump in office and Paul Abbott and the way the SEC is going to approach crypto. It's going to be the great unknown, okay? But there's so many bullish things going right now for ADA. It's hard not to remember the day where Cardano was third in total market cap behind Ethereum and Bitcoin, okay? And with that, I'll leave you. Just kind of wanted to put these price predictions coming out from Dan and others right in front of you. Put it on your desk, and you do with it what you may, all right? I'll never tell you to buy or sell a crypto here on this channel. But all I can tell you is for 2025 and beyond, I'm staying the course, right? I bought ADA way back when, and I have not sold one ADA, and I don't plan on it. So let's hope for a lot of success and good days ahead for Cardano as we look to make waves in this next bull cycle. Appreciate you guys more than you know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe before exiting this video. Also, if you want to onboard with the exchanges we do offer, sponsored by down below in the description, feel free to do that as well. And we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.